Something is amiss. They have started creating AI Amish.
The average age of death for us Amish is 109 years old.
You can detox your entire body through the pores of your feet.
We Amish have never scrubbed our faces clean.
You drink baking soda every morning and you still look 5 months pregnant.
The people who make AI slop, the people who are into that sort of thing, well, a bunch of them have discovered there is a new meta to con old people. I mean, primarily old people. Not entirely, but for the most part. They either pretend to be Amish people, or they generate a bunch of footage of fake Amish people with AI. So today we're gonna look at some videos of fake AI Amish people on TikTok and accounts on YouTube that spread Amish secrets. It's really out of hand right now. Nina Yoder. We have Amazon affiliate links. Secret Amish remedies you need in your pantry.
If you place garlic in a glass jar,
This woman is not real. Bola Gras. She's got a bag of Ebola up there.
Put salt in your socks.
I'm not putting salt in my socks. Why does she have a Ray Dunn pickle jar? You're telling me this AI Amish lady goes to AI Amish Home Sense.
listen close.
Hold on, I'm listening.
This old Amish remedy will flush you out in under an hour, but I have to warn you, now make sure you are near a restroom when you take it.
If you're eating, stop right now. I love the different ways that people try to say, you know, like stuff with the bathroom. They're like, it's gonna clean you out. It's gonna run right through you. Just say what's actually happening here. It's a cleanse. It's a detox. No, it's gonna be Krakatoa.
Make sure you are near a restroom when you...
Be honest with the people.
And this is how her back looks 40 days later. No gym, no strict diet.
She can't just be Amish to be wise. She now has to be an Amish doctor.
Did you know that placing a tiny pinch of salt under your tongue,
A tiny pinch of salt. A tiny pinch.
a tiny pinch of salt under your...
Girl, did you think you just put snow on her? I think you put enough snow to cancel school.
When I tell people there are only 2 diseases in this world, they get upset.
Hold on, I'm really curious. She's got her hands on diflamel tissues. She's gonna change our life right now. She's gonna tell us everything we need to know about 2 diseases, okay? No need to watch 20-something seasons of Grey's Anatomy or read probably the more educational textbook Grey's Anatomy. She's got us covered.
And the first place where your body usually struggles to clear both of them is your gut.
No, not only is she AI Amish, not even real, she's also like one of them crunchy moms. You know, darling, the only 2 diseases are, cortisol, stomach, and, gluten. Yeah. Oh my god, all the comments are falling for it.
This is high cortisol.
The concept of high cortisol is not bogus, right? It's not some sort of stupid thing that doesn't matter, but the people who sell you stupid things that don't matter always will refer to high cortisol.
You are not overweight. You have high cortisol.
Here we go. We got Samuel. According to the AI Amish Samuel, the average lifespan for the Amish is apparently 109 years old.
The average age of death for us Amish is 109 years old.
I'm just gonna Google average Amish lifespan. Basically average, but apparently they live to 109, and it's because of 4 select foods.
And we live without doctors because of these 4 foods our great-grandparents taught us. Number 1, turmeric and olive oil.
That's 2 foods. You just put 2 for number 1.
109 years old.
No wonder you got that estimate. You can't even count.
The only brand we trust in the Amish community is Serene Herbs Soursop Bitters.
You're telling me the average Amish life expectancy is 109 years old because they are all using the internet to click on an online link for this specific bitters product.
You can find it on Amazon, and I have linked the exact one I recommend in the link of my profile.
I have nothing else to say. I have nothing else to say about any of this.
Transparent glass with clean water. Hold it with both hands and say, while I rest, cleanse what I cannot see. Remove what is not mine.
Is it gonna summon the water fairy? Is this witchcraft? Is this AI Amish lady now being the antithesis of the Amish people by 1, being AI, and 2, committing witchcraft? This whole thing got me thinking about TLC. One thing I remember being pretty wild when I was a kid was they had this show called Breaking Amish, sounding like they have to break people out of the Amish lifestyle, like it's a prison escape, you know, like one of those Roblox obbies where one Amish person is trying to escape from their Amish parent, and it's like if they don't do it in time, they're gonna explode. That was Breaking Amish. Not actually, but I was a kid, so I don't remember how this thing went. I just remember the concept was ridiculous. And then I Google TLC Amish, and I find out they have a new show called Suddenly Amish. Because, you know, sometimes that can happen, I guess. Sometimes the Amish fairy just kind of wafts in through your window and gives you a little boop. Okay, we've got Wellness Mama, and she is also Amish. Wait, this woman has shapeshifted 3 times. She must be who the TLC Suddenly Amish show was made for. We've got a channel here, fresh off the press. 15 forgotten Amish tricks stop pests before they start. If it's forgotten, then how are we here? 30 Amish cooking secrets the supermarkets don't want you to know. And then every video, it's alternating between 200 IQ or copy them as the text in the thumbnail. So they're trying to suggest that the Amish people have a sort of wisdom to them. They're trying to do some sort of like ancient wisdom is bestowed upon the Amish people that make them like almost have like a supernatural sense of what to do. Like they have a supernatural level of guidance to give you. But then they like to add elderly Amish onto some of the videos because it's like, oh, you know, respect your elders. Your elders also have wisdom. So they're trying to like combine wisdom with wisdom and like make a super wisdom Amish being that power scales beyond anything in comprehension. 50 Amish building tricks that defy modern methods. That reminds me of like Ancient Aliens, where they're saying, you know, the Egyptians defied modern building methods so much that it's actually aliens. You know, the people couldn't have done that. Screw that. No, it's aliens. Aliens did it. I'm curious to know how the Amish have defied modern methods of construction, right? And are they actually all aliens? If you see me listening to the video like this, no, you do not. Videos on this channel appear to be a combination of footage, panning across images, whatever footage they can find, while an AI voice narrates, I don't know, just random facts about the Amish. I wish there was something more exciting going on here. There's not. The content's kinda stale. You gotta love the thumbnails, though. Hey, ChatGPT, generate an image of an old Amish man holding a potato. Generate an image of an old Amish man revealing several potatoes. Generate an old Amish man with even more potatoes. So the reason why I even found out about this subject, I think it's important to say, the reason why I even started getting AI Amish people in my For You page and whatnot that led me to even like discover this concept that this is happening. I've been a city person my whole life, but now my mom's got farmland and I'm helping her out with a lot of stuff there. So I was just like looking up certain crops, trying to figure out, you know, what's the best way to approach potatoes. I'm actually looking for genuine tips, right? Genuine things I can learn. And then that's when my For You page started filling with a bunch of AI generated garden slop and AI Amish people. Let's see. If I go to the link listed on this channel, will I get a virus? Clicky clicky, let's go. So we have now clicked on the link that this channel has bestowed upon us, and we have the lost superfoods. The US Army's forgotten food miracle. US doomsday ration. Ottoman Empire's shelf-stable meat. The only superfood ninjas would live off of for months on end. Viking superfood. Mountain men's favorite dish. Throwing in every single group one could possibly imagine. There's never been a better time in recent history to put this book in your bookshelf. This is technically correct because in up until very recent history, this book didn't exist, probably up until last week. I mean, I certainly couldn't have put this book in my bookshelf in like 1321, so alright, I'll hand it to you. Plus the 2 bonuses for a one-time payment of just 37. I don't know. Okay, but the book's format kind of looks like doo-doo, though. Like, that looks like my Word document. No? Like, do you guys ever have, like, a Word document or, like, Google Docs or something? And, I mean, that's just how it looks when you paste an image in there. There's been, like, no attempt to format it in a nice way. You know, I'm gonna have to pass. I'm not what some people would call a doomsday prepper. I don't think the world is gonna end anytime soon. But I do believe that all of us will end up facing some hardships during our time. Me, personally, this is what I prep for. I don't like to place my family's lives in the hands of others. I like to think I'm in charge of my own destiny, just as our grandparents and great-grandparents were in charge of theirs. Very important here. He says, I'm not what some people would call a doomsday prepper, but the crisis that he describes sounds pretty shite. It sounds pretty bad, actually. Like, that seems pretty doom and gloom to me. The saddest thing is that right now we're sitting on the edge of oblivion. I thought you just said you're not a doomsday prepper, and now you're like, we're sitting on the edge of oblivion. What is happening here? My guy, do you know what oblivion means? Oblivion meaning the state of being completely forgotten, unknown, or importantly, destroyed. I have just uncovered this video right here, okay? The Amish potato secret that grows 100 pounds in 4 square feet, okay? The thumbnail says potato secrets. This channel's just wild here. 10 proven Amish gardening hacks that work without chemicals. Copy their Amish secrets. Wait, okay, this isn't Amish, but 10 more profitable animals to raise on 1 acre. They're hiding this from you. Who is they? Who? So there's a channel here, Backyard Bill, and I just find it fascinating to look at how it's actually laid out. At first, they started with the idea of Korean and Japanese secrets. Then they migrated to the Amish. You know, it's this AI-generated guy who's trying to look, I don't know, probably like his target demographic. Now there's a link listed here. Let's see what it is. The 30-day Amish pest-proof garden protocol. So if you want to buy this book for its deal, you're gonna have to enter their emailing list. So that's a no-go for me. Okay, so Backyard Bill's experience that supposedly makes him credible and covering the ancient secrets of the Amish would be Backyard Bill spent years studying these methods firsthand and compiled everything into a simple, actionable 30-day protocol that anyone can follow. He spent years studying these methods. I mean, that's great, right? That's great, but if Backyard Bill spent years studying the Amish firsthand, why did he wait until Gen AI got to this level to start posting? Why is that? And additionally, why did Backyard Bill, if he was learning from the Amish, start talking about Korean and Japanese gardening at first? I noticed that this guy made a video with another channel that also happens to be in alliteration. Something is going on here. Backyard Bill made a video with Homestead Hank. This AI image, this AI PFP, it looks completely blasted. I do love the banner though, it almost looks a bit more like a memorial, to be honest. With the left hand, he's like fading into the background. He's like an apparition. Wait. He also has a 30-day Amish garden protocol? Maybe they should sue each other. When he went from his first channel to create this second channel, he upped the price of what he would charge for a book. That's crazy that this guy, between starting channel 1 and channel 2 and doing the exact same thing on channel 2, it's already undergone inflation. Homestead Hank spent 40 years learning these methods from his Amish neighbor Eli. A simple time-tested system that works with nature instead of against it. What if your garden could practically run itself? You're not alone, and it's not your fault. Sales speak, sales speak, sales speak. It's on this thing where the whole point is to look like some down-to-earth guy who's, you know, super rustic and he's got a homestead and he's learned secrets from the Amish. But your website is very much so speaking in the language of LinkedIn or all those accounts on Twitter that try to offer some sort of course. Wait, oh my god, there's lore! It's like a universe here. This is the Eli that Hank must have learned from, because he has a book's website too. The Amish have never paid an energy bill. Here's the exact system and why it was hidden. Also, why is this one, what was the decision that led to them branding this in such a different way? 47,000 families using this system. 47,382 copies downloaded. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna save the world right now. When do I get the Nobel Peace Prize? What's it gonna be? I just saved everybody. 0 families have bought this wretched thing now. Amish YouTuber thumbnail face can't hurt you. Amish YouTuber thumbnail face. This actually might just be a wizard of thermodynamics. I mean, this clearly isn't a mortal we're seeing here. Why, though, I gotta ask, is there like a problem with the Amish being pursued by zombies? Can some investigative journalists go into these communities and ask this question? Because, you know, I'm getting a little concerned for Eli here. No! He moves! He moves at the beginning of the thing! Wait, this video just opened up with a stock video that wasn't even purchased. Preview. There are so many people, though, in this comment section that look so dissatisfied. Would be nice if you had a short how-to build video without all the talking and history. Just make a tutorial and hush. This was ridiculously long. Why didn't he give a brief description and quick instructions? Because he hates you. Link does not work, says unsecure. Don't you dare tell me that. Don't you dare tell me the link says unsecure. I've been clicking on everything here. Oh no. Hold on. No, we have reached a new level of dumb. You're joking. What is this? $10 Amish method creates infinite food. Banned. Infinite honey, no bees needed. And they did that with the thumbnail. Infinite soda. They hate this. Where do they have this soda plant? I need to know. I feel like if there was an infinite soda plant, right, where you just kind of squeeze it and a bunch of soda squirts out of it, the Mormons would have already found it. No, but if you did discover the infinite soda plant, I guarantee Pepsi or Coca-Cola, it's one of them, but they'd both be rushing to have you annihilated. It's not good for the shareholders. It's not. I mean, what if the soda also cures cancer? Then you'd be double messed up. But yeah, it's really strange to see this whole thing happening because of how the Amish feel about technology. And here's where I have to say, I am a non-Amish person, right, speaking, and every community, there's exceptions. You can't just say, this is all they do. But one thing we can say for certain is that the vast majority of Amish people would not be social media influencers, nor would they be, like, using AI. So for there to be AI Amish people presented in a way where it's like they're a social media influencer, I think they'd be very against it. I don't know, right? I don't know. This isn't a video where I'm like trying to speak for the Amish. I'm just pointing out how absurd things have gotten. It isn't good enough to just have gardening tips. They now have to have it be a specific group offering farming advice. You know, I'm gonna be doing a lot of gardening this summer, a bit of farming, definitely cleaning up the farm property, right? So I wanted to find some valuable tips online, and it's a really bad time to be looking into this stuff because there is so much garbage, and I was getting fed up with that. But then once I got served the AI Amish people, something broke in me. But yeah, thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.